Welcome back to my channel. I'm Kayla with Kayla's Cricut Creations. In today's video, I want to share the newest update in Cricut Design Space. First, if you're not seeing any of the updates, then I want to show you how to get to those in your settings. You want to make sure it says beta. If things are not working well, then you might want to switch back out of that. But what you'll do to get to that is you'll hit your name at the top and you'll just select that drop down. Then you'll want to select settings. Over here under application experience, if you're under live mode, you'll want to switch it to beta. So I'm in beta mode, I'll hit done. The new update is when you would want to go into your canvas to start creating, you would just hit new project at the top right here, and the canvas would just pop up blank, nothing on it. But now when you click new project, it will come up with different project options. At first, when I saw this update, I was worried it wasn't going to just have blank canvas. So before you panic and think you have to select on a project type, you can just select blank canvas and that will bring you into the canvas screen. One thing that I don't like is it automatically pops up with the images. That annoys me a little bit. To get out of that, you have to click that. So one thing I noticed right off the bat is there's a couple extra clicks, which is kind of a pain. But let's check out these project types, and I just want to tell you how I feel about it and how I will be using this. But let us know in the comments what you think of this new update. It's not like a huge update, but just curious what everyone's going to think. The first one says vinyl decal. I'll click on that. Once again, the images pop up, which is very annoying. I wish there was a way to not do that. But what's cool about this is it gives you a guide. If you have watched my YouTube channel at all, you know that I use guides for almost every single project. The main way that I use these is to figure out my sizing for my vinyl designs. So this does save a couple extra steps because what I would do is go in here, grab a square, then switch it to a guide. The only thing is it automatically comes up with a square. So if I'm trying to figure out a design for like a circle, then I'd have to delete this and grab a circle, or I would just go into the blank canvas to begin with. But most of the time, it actually is a square that I need a guide for. Obviously, I would still have to select my sizing, but my guide is in here and ready to go. I could just go in and select what size I needed. This first one, I definitely can see myself using. If I know I'm going to want a square as a guide, then I'm just going to automatically click on this one. And not just for vinyl decals, I like to use the square as a guide for all kinds of projects. HTV, print and cut, things like that. I am excited about this first one because I do that quite a bit. The next one is iron-on t-shirt. And this one I will not use. I have never used the t-shirt guide template. Has anybody used this? I honestly don't even know how to use it. But what I like to do with t-shirts is I base my width off of the size of the t-shirt and just go off of that. Let me know if you've used this before or if it's something that you like to use though in the comments. So that one I'll probably never click on. The next one is Cricut insert cards. This one comes up with just a totally random insert card. I do think if I'm making insert cards, I probably will use this though. If you haven't heard of the Cricut insert cards, they're very cool. It makes it so quick and easy to make a card. It started off where you would just use those with the Cricut Joy, but then Cricut came out with card mats where you can make these insert cards with any of the Cricut machine. The mats have a little slot in it where you put your card through and it will just cut it all out for you, and then you put an insert card on the inside. I do have some videos on those I can link down below. One thing I do like about this is if I'm doing an insert card, sometimes I want to create my own design, but I want to have these little slits for it. So once again, it kind of has the template I need for me. Another thing I noticed in here is if you go over to projects, it'll automatically come up with insert card projects. So I think that's cool too. If you click on the blank canvas, it'll be totally random projects. If you're wanting to do insert cards, that is pretty convenient. You can just scroll through there. You can also hit search all projects and go to this screen. I could definitely see me using this one as well. Let's see what else there is. Okay, the last one is gift tags, which I use quite a bit too. I like this. This is the gift tag that I commonly use. Instead of going into Cricut and searching for that, it just automatically pulls up for me. And not only that, it automatically pulls up other tag images for me as well. If I don't want to use this one, there is a whole bunch of options just to the left for me to pick from. Let me go to projects and see if there's tags for the projects. And yep, here's a whole bunch of projects that are ready for you that you can use for tags. I've made a lot of Christmas tags before. This is the template that I typically use. Once again, you just have to go in there, change the size, and just add whatever images, fonts, things like that you want. And lastly, here's the blank canvas. Let's just look at this one more time. Here's the images. And here's the projects. They're all kind of random. That is pretty much it for the new update. If you prefer to use the blank canvas, it's super easy to just click on it. The only thing I don't like is how it pulls up the images, because I'm just going to click out of that every time. So there is a couple extra clicks when you go into your blank canvas. Let me know what you think. Will you be using those new options or not? That's it for this quick tutorial. I love to share new Cricut updates anytime those come out. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. It is free to subscribe. If you are a Cricut user, I post all kinds of Cricut content. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and have a great day.